Whoa, so what the hell is this here? Okay, so hi. This is a speed paint. This is my first speed paint ever. Yeah, I'm an artist. For those who don't know, or for those who've like followed this channel and nothing more for the past, I don't know what, 6 years or something. But yeah, I draw. Hi. That's what I'm doing right now. This is my first speed paint. Technically. Well, it's the first one that I'm ever uploading. I did, in the past, record a different speed paint for a different drawing, like, I don't know how long ago. Maybe 2 years ago or something like that. And I hated it. So I never uploaded it. I hated... First of all, the drawing didn't look very good. Secondly, the speed paint was not very good either. The thing about that back then on my old program, right now for this I'm using Clip Studio Paint, as you can probably tell from looking at the top there. But back then I used some shitty default paint app that really wasn't much of an art app. It was more of a image editing software, kind of. I mean, it was called Paint S. It was kind of like MS Paint for Mac, pretty much. But yeah, it was not a very good program. But I used it for a really long time, like since 2016 I've used that old program. But I figured last year is when I decided to upgrade to CSP, and I like it a lot. Still learning a few things in CSP, but so far I like it. Now, this drawing. Also, in case you're wondering, that old drawing I'm talking about was a drawing of Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. I'll put it up. I'll put a picture of it up on screen, if I remember to do that. Editor's note, aka me, remember to put that up. But yeah, that's what it was a drawing of. Like I said, I never uploaded it because I hated it. But yeah, here's this. This is Do Be Invadin. I don't know who this is. I'm serious, I have no idea who the hell this is. From a manga anime, I guess. From something that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Because I can't. But it's Do Be Invadin from that. You probably know what it is. As you could probably tell, and that's kind of why I wrote the text to the left, I know nothing about anime. I don't really like anime. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just not really my thing. But I drew this because everybody else was doing it. That's the only reason. That's pretty much the only reason why I drew this. Just the reason why I draw a lot of things these days is because everybody else is doing it. And if there's one thing I'm known for, it's hopping on the bandwagon, because that's what I do with a lot of my art and a lot of the things that I do on Twitter nowadays. By the way, my Twitter is linked in the description, which is what this is posted to. Alright, so I think this drawing came out okay. I like it, I guess. I mean, there's things I would have fixed, like, had I thought of it earlier, like the line work. I'm not big on how the line work came out on this. I feel like can do and have done better than this. But I do like the way the coloring and shading and whatnot came out, which you'll see later. But yeah, this is the first speed paint I'm ever posting, and I'm recording audio dialogue for this because, like, the other speed paints I've seen on the internet usually just have music, and while those are neat, I wanted to include like a little insight. Now, there's not much insight I can really add to this because I chose my first speed paint to be of a drawing where I have nothing to talk about really regarding it, and there's not really any backstory to it. I could have chose something better, but I don't know. I figured, why not, you know? That's a lot of the reasoning for the things I do these days. But I don't know. I like this. I like the way this came out. Like I said, I think it could be better, but I think it's fine. Yeah, so I don't really have much to talk about, to be honest with you. Originally, I had this sped up to about 500%, and even still, it was still like 16 minutes long, and I was like, I do not have 16 minutes worth of stuff to talk about. So I sped it up even more. This is going at 900% speed, and it's even then, it's still like 9 minutes, and I don't have 9 minutes worth of stuff to talk about. So I'll probably, drift off into different topics. I don't think I'll be able to talk about this one drawing specifically for 9 minutes straight. This took about an hour and a half to draw. The video file is an hour and a half without it being sped up, so that's just how long it took. Some drawings take longer to make. This one was a bit of a quickie, I guess, but a lot of times I'll spend maybe 2.5 hours on a drawing, depending on how much detail I want in it. Sometimes if there's like more characters in it, it'll take longer, or if I do a full detailed background, which, listen, backgrounds have me like, so I don't often do detailed ones. A lot of the times you'll find me doing generic Spumco inspired background, which is coming up right here, which is what I'm working on as I talk here, or like what I'm doing here in the video. So yeah, let me tell you something about CSP. That's when I learned about how much of a pain in the arse layers can be. Layers have me like, sometimes they'll color something on the wrong layer or add a line in the wrong layer and have to start over. I've done that plenty of times. But yeah, another reason why I didn't upload that Powder Toast Man speed paint is because I was kind of embarrassed at the time of my art methods and how I drew. Because I'll put a clip of it if I can find it. It's not very interesting, and that's not to say that this is interesting, because it's not. But I don't know. I like my methods better now than I did then, I guess. But well, like I said, I think this could have been better. But I like it overall. You know what else could have been better? This video. Because the commentary is all over the place. But I wanted to include commentary. Now, as you can see here, I'm fucking around with the speech bubble because I couldn't figure out what looked good. But I eventually settled on what it is now, and I think it looks alright. So yeah, that's pretty much this speed paint. It's Slum Invader from that anime I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Their social media links, they're in the description. That's where this is posted. So you can find me on Twitter at GiffyToonCo, Instagram at GiffyToonCo. All that will be linked down below. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this. I will never do this again.